Hello guys, if you're watching this, that means you are watching the replay. Type hashtag replay. I feel like sneezing. Excuse me. This is from my childhood habit. Whenever I see sun directly, I feel like I need to sneeze immediately. But that's I remember I used to do even when I used to go to elementary school. So my sister has to drop me just to cross the road because it's a busy road that time. So every time when she sees a gap and she was about to help me cross the road because she has to go home like after doing that, like she was in high school that time. So when I come and stand in the line and the sunlight used to directly hit me and I will start sneezing, she'll be like, oh my god, you missed that small spot where we can cross it. So it always comes to my mind. So today I'm going to show you how you can do like a professional facial at home. This you can do, I would say 15 days once or monthly once. If you're hopping on, say hi. So far I couldn't see any comments. Facebook is always weird, so you never know when it shows or when it doesn't shows unless you hop out. So here, hi Shobna, good morning. So here I am going to show you this, as I said, you can do it once a month or 15 days based on your convenience, or if you have something coming up like a birthday party or a get together, this will be a really nice way for you to do. You don't have to step out. I know with the COVID cases increasing again, that's another questionable thing, but the other toughest part for me and all is like, if you ask me what are you going to do next week or to book an appointment, or a week after that, I'll be blank. I'll be like, I don't even know what's going to come for next week. So that's how it will be. So that is where I struggle. So for me, I cannot predict when I will be free. Like I feel like I have something coming up every day. So that's what it is. So what I'm going to do is, I like to scrub my face first with the 3-in-1 cleanser. Usually I would have done it in my shower. Today I finished my workout. Today was day 19. I just have 11 more days to complete my workout for 30 days. So I was happy. I'm almost 2/3 of there. So I'm going to start cleansing. So let me add a little bit of water to my face. I always like to do with Senegen's products, when you have a little bit of water, it helps to emulsify, because most of the time they don't have anything that has what is it, like added to get that foamy texture. Sometimes it may be drying too, so they don't have much of that. And when it, even to shampoos and other things, when it is sulfate free and paraben free and all, it doesn't foam up that much. So here I'm using the normal to oily cleanser. That's what is my types. You can see, do you see, that's how much I took. And here it has volcanic ash beads in it. So what I ask my anytime is, I always ask them to emulsify in hand. That way you are not going all at once. You can see it little bit foams up when you have water and you start to scrub it. You can do this morning or night depending on your convenience. Even I sometimes prefer to do it at night, because what happens is, if you're doing it at night, you have more time for it to soak in instead of mornings. Or if you're doing on a weekend, then it makes sense, like you can leave it and do other works and relax. So whenever you are doing a cleanser, make sure you take at least 30 seconds to a minute, because otherwise whatever products you are adding, you are just wasting the product, going to drain, and you are not getting the benefits out of it. So here if you see, I make sure I add everywhere. I try to concentrate where you get what's it, like blackheads, whiteheads, all those places. If you all remember, I'm going to add a little bit more water. So whenever you feel like it's drying, make sure you add a little bit more water to it. That way you get that what is it, like a smooth finish instead of wiping it hard. If you remember back home, we always go to parlor, and when you come you feel like, oh my god, feels my skin feels so smooth, like my what is it, like my how many of you used to touch your nose because they might have took all the blackheads out, and that's because you have given them time to scrub yourself. So that way all the dead skin cells have been taken out, and that way it is feels so smooth. So here our cleanser is called 3-in-1. That means it cleanses, tones and gently exfoliates. Here it's the not the what's it, like it's not a heavy exfoliation, instead it's a gentle exfoliation, and it hydrates all at the same time. So we all have a notion, when it has foams up a lot, when it has all the fragrance, you feel like your face is clean. But to be opposite, sometimes it doesn't have to be that way. If you see, even though it doesn't foam up much, it still works. And here we don't have a toner in our line, because this itself acts like your toner. So when you cleanse itself, it does the other step, so it cut down the step. So let me go wash my face and do the second step. And just for a change, the second step is again going in with the cleanser. So if you are having whatever cleanser you can use. For me, being winter months, what I do is I always use the dry line as for my nighttime routine. So I'm just going to change a bit, that way I can show both for you guys. So you can see this is how much cleanser you are going to take. So think of this whole tube, it will be for at least, I would say, 3 months minimum, because even if you use morning and night, that's how much you use. So if you see, I already have water in my hand. So when you do that, it emulsifies nicely. So that way when you apply, you are not applying all over. And if you are new to Sanajan skincare, Sanajan carries 4 different types of skincare lines. So we have dry, normal to dry, normal to oily, and oily to acne. So instead of using a generic one, here you are going to use the cleanser, daytime and evening moisturizer of your skincare type. You may ask, like, what difference it makes, because each one is not what is it, like manufactured the same way. The ingredient differs. For example, here I have the book 2. So if you see, the normal to dry has avocado oil, whereas normal to oily has the volcanic ash. So that way you are giving your skin a much better treatment. And we always call this as bigger skincare line, because here you are taking time to learn what you are putting on your skin, like how you, when you are buying your grocery, you always make sure rightly, you always make sure what goes in as the ingredients and what comes out, instead of randomly buying and thinking that this is what is going to happen. So if you see, I made sure I cleansed every possible way here, because whenever you do take time for your cleanser, all your other product that you are going to go on top is going to work in a better way. Because here, and the other thing to remember always is, makeup removal is different from cleansing. So there are 2 different types. So if you're doing it at night and removing your makeup, make sure you remove your makeup first and then go with your cleanser. So here I have cleansed twice with the 3-in-1 cleanser. So if you have whatever cleanser you have, you're going to do twice. And then we are moving to the next step. This is one place I always like to cover. Sometimes it feels like, because here that's where your what is it, like your wrinkles and fine lines starts too. So I'm going to wash my face here, and I'm still not going to wipe it away, because the next step also needs a little bit of water. You do not have to have dripping wet. going to touch a little bit, not a lot. The next step is my favorite of all time. Here we are using the facial resurfacer. I think 90% of my customers can vouch for that. Either they have tried it in their sample, or they might have tried it by they are regular user of that. Like anybody who started using that, they will always talk up, because they'll be like, I don't want to run out of this stuff because it's that good. And if you have used the apricot scrub from the market, so I always show the amount how much you are going to use, because this itself you will use for the entire face. So because once you buy, then you will realize how long this product is going to last, because resurfacer is our exfoliator. Exfoliation is a process where you are taking away your dead skin cells, and it's only twice a week. So it's not like you're going to do it every day. But what happens is, every single day we produce so much dead skin cells. So hey Soumya, good morning. So if you feel like your skin feels dull, if you feel like your makeup is not adhering better, then it's time to exfoliate, because all these unevenness, all these rough patches, that all happens because of dead skin cells. So having an exfoliating routine is really key. So I would say anywhere, even for teens, if you feel like if they break out a lot, and if you feel like they need a routine, having them start doing exfoliation is like a very key step. And I always like to do it on my neck too, because here again this is help. So you can see it has the volcanic ash. That's what is like the black beads here. So I added a little bit of water again. So I'm not adding more product, because every time when it feels dry, I just like to add more water. It also applies to our hair care line too, because people always think that they need to squat a lot for the product to work, but to be frank, that's not the case. And if you are someone who struggles with blackheads and all, exfoliation is the key, because what happens is your pores are open, and when dead skin cells or even dirt, oil, everything gets clogged, that's when it oxidizes and changes to blackheads or whiteheads. So having an exfoliation routine like weekly twice will really help to reduce with your blackheads. And as I said, you can finish this step in your shower itself, whether it's morning or night, doesn't matter. I always say Wednesdays and Sundays are my exfoliating days. These days, since I have people who are joining me for the skincare sample group, I've been doing it on and off, but usually it is my Wednesdays and Sundays are my key. And even for people who have many breakouts and you feel like you cannot rub like this, you can still apply like a thin layer. What this going to happen is, it acts like Pac-Man and start to eat those dead skin cells, and that way you can just wipe it away after sometime, and you don't have to, it's like a chemical peel. So what happens is, it's like it will start to just take away all those dirt and other what is it, like dead skin cells. So that way when you go back and apply your makeup or even as a skincare, when you touch, you will feel your skin is really smooth. And I always make sure whatever you have in hand, don't even waste even like an inch of the product. I always make sure to just scrub away what I have, because again, few places you will start to see your aging signs faster, and back of your hand will be one of the places. So just make sure you just scrub away. That will really help. And if you have rough knees, rough ankles, then you can use it as all over your body too as a scrub. So that way for this winter you can really feel the difference of it. So this will be your you can call it third step because we did cleanser twice and we did our resurfacer. So I'm going to wash my face again and we'll go with the last one. So the last step, I have two options for you to do. You can see the difference because I like to do all these things in live because you can go back and watch the beginning of the video on how my face used to be. You can see how much it makes the difference. Hi baby. So did you finish your snack? So you can see the difference by yourself. So the next step I like to do is being a spa routine. What do you want? Spa routine, you can go either way. So either you can use the detox mask as the last step, or you can also do your gold mask after that, because the days, Babu, why are you crying? So the days you have exfoliated, what do you want? Come. The days you have exfoliated, you have taken away all the extra layers that you had. So that way, whatever you are going to put on top of that is going to have more benefits to it. So that's why I like to follow this routine. So it's up to you, whatever mask you have, because both of these comes under our spa category. So that way, both of them will have benefits to it. Just that they both work in different ways. Like if you see, the detox mask is going to pull away all the junks that is underneath, whereas the gold mask has 24 karat gold in it. So it's going to give you that glow. It's going to increase the collagen production, but both of them have amazing properties to it. So here the detox mask, they recently, hi Akka, good morning. So they recently changed the tub. Previously it used to be a little bigger, but this is makes it really easy because here I can it makes it shipping also easy. So here again, this tub is an exfoliator, but it's a very gentle exfoliator. The detox mask is, and here it's a clear mask. Clear, what does it means is it's going to dry clear. And being winter months, what I like to do is I like to add a tiny bit of nangai oil to it. Already this is more hydrating, but adding nangai oil to it, Cloudy Ma, stay away. So it's going to make more hydrated. So what I like to do is I like to take a bit and like to again massage it all over. This mask will dry clear even if I'm doing like this. Just I'm going to leave it as it is. What this does is it's going to dry clear. So even if you're going to read a book, even if you are going to work, if you're going to just do cooking or folding or anything at home, or even just going to sit and watch TV, you can do this because it's not going to be pulling your skin. Do you see? It will start to dry out clear. So after sometimes you won't even feel like you have it. So I'm just going to add tiny bit of water to show you guys what I like to do. So why massaging makes a huge differences here, it's going to increase blood circulation to your face. So that's why we always suggest to massage it through, so that baby, can you be a good boy? Come, take it. So it's going to increase your blood circulation. So that's where the difference is going to. I like to even use my my jade roller on top of it, because already this is going to feel really cold, and having a jade roller is going to help. So similar way, I always finish it until my neck, and I'm going to leave it as it is for 20 minutes. So see, I won't even waste any product. What I like to do is I like to massage it throughout my hands, and it's going to anyway dry clear. At the same time, it's going to bring out all the junk underneath your skin layers. As you already know, skin has many layers to it. So if you are breaking out, or if you feel like your skin is acting weird, then having this mask at least 2 or 3 times a week is going to really help take away the all the impurities. So but it does it in a very gentle way, at the same time putting back moisture in. So that's another thing to show with detox and gold mask, because with gold mask it's a peel away mask, so it depends on because here you need to give the drying time. You can wash away, but who is going to waste a 24 karat gold product? So I would say minimum you need 20 minutes for each of these. This one you can wash it off. See, even I can go right away wash it off, but to get the benefits, make sure you do at least 20 minutes for each of them. I most of the days, if I'm lazy, what I like to do is I like to wash my face at night. I apply this and go to sleep. Seriously, because it's anyway dries clear. So after some time you won't even know that you have something on. So it will be literally looks like as if you have nothing on your face. So other than that, you won't feel like you have something on your face. So I just want to highlight few things that you want to what is it like a you want to notice before you add either of this, because the other question I get asked all the time is which one I can choose, because I feel like it's more with your preference and convenience, because the advantage with both of them is completely different. So that way it is up to you on what is your preference. If you see the detoxifying mask, it says it natural. What do you want, baby? What do you want? Why are you shouting? What do you want? So it's natural and botanical based treatment mask, gently removes impurities from the pores to reveal smoother looking skin. It helps to eliminate dead skin and works to soothe and protect. So many of you will have redness to it. Hi Kusma, good morning. So if you have redness and if you feel like you don't want to, like how I showed resurface there, if you don't want to scrub, then this makes it really easy. And this works amazingly well for your teen too, because if it is very gentle, so that's why it even says it's good for sensitive and acne prone skin. So because here you are not rubbing it much, you are just going to gently apply. So if you don't want to touch your skin, you can always use these silicone spatulas, because here you can just apply it gently and you won't touch your face. And this tub will last you, I would say, minimum 6 to 8 months, because you have seen how much I took, and the whole tub is filled with the product, and it's very what is it like a very dense. And similar way, it's an exfoliating product, so you're not going to use it every day. You will use like twice a week or thrice a week max, and you can see like within this 5-10 minutes it started to soak in, and you can literally feel that how well it's moisturizing, because here you will be able to feel that it's hydrating and not drying mask. So that's where the difference comes. Like I know we always used to do I don't know how many of you know, we call it multani matti, but those will dry your skin. For me, I cannot use gram flour. I know many of you will use, but me and my son will break out when we use that. So not everything will work for everybody. So this is something which is very good for sensitive skin too. So that way it's really nice. And if you see the ingredients, it says green tea and arnica flower, which soothes and calms the skin. Sure, Ritu, anytime. So, and then kaolin clay, so it absorbs any impurities. And again, it has volcanic ash from the Vanuatu region, which is a very important ingredient in facial resurfacers. So that's why it's black, because it's made with volcanic ash in it. The purpose they added volcanic ash is when they went to that region, they saw even though it's very destructive, they were still able to see plants that is thriving there. So then only they researched and learned how good it can be. So that's why those products are added in here. And our always the best seller of gold mask, if you are applying the gold mask, then it says infused with genuine colloidal gold and soothing botanicals. This mask works to soften, moisturize and provide firmer looking skin, because it's going to help with your collagen production. So I think I spoke about collagen production in Nangai oil too. So as we age, we don't produce that much collagen. So when you have collagen production, that's when your skin is going to be firmer and it will have that youthful looking skin. So that's why it's added in every single one. And all these products have our proprietary Senaplex complex in them, which is nothing but an kinetic enzyme that is going to help with faster cellular turnover. If you don't know, as we age, we don't produce newer skin cells like we do when we are young. But adding Senaplex complex, it's going to push our new cell generation by 23.3%. So that's when you will start to feel more firmer looking skin cells. So next, the colloidal gold, which is an ingredient, a peptide delivery system that helps to improve the appearance of firmness. So I think we talked about it in Nangai oil too. So if you see elderly people, that's why their skin is very thin, because the skin's firmness reduces as we age. So when you have that firmness, your skin is going to feel soft and supple. So that's a main ingredient when comes to our gold mask. If you see any other gold mask in the market, you will see gold as like your fifth or sixth item, and not as a main ingredient. But if you see here, it is in the first line mix is there. That means it's one of the key ingredients. So that's also matters. Like, it doesn't matter, it just says it has something. Like for example, vitamin C, I always mention it. It doesn't matter as long as the bottle just says it's has vitamin C. It has to be active when it is delivered. That's where it matters. Like, you always know the marketing gimmicks where we say, oh, it's what's it like, it's all natural. When it comes to kids food, when you go back and read, then you realize there is nothing natural about it, because there will be so many artificial dyes and artificial colors added in it. So next one is the caffeine, which is an antioxidant that helps to energize the skin. And the last one is BioYouth Brioche, which is nothing but brown rice complex that helps to brighten the complexion. So that's what I wanted to cover and talk about for today. And you guys can see by this time my skin is all clear. I still have the detox mask on the face, but it's cleared. So what I like to do is I like to set it for some more time and do my final quick preparations, and then I can wash off and play with this guy. So do you say hi? Can you say hi? So that's what it's about. So if you have questions on any products, please do feel free to ping me. And if you're still looking for the skincare what is it like volunteering for to try the skincare line, please do ping me. I do have few more parts available for this month. And I was doing the hair care too, because I had a workshop going on parallelly. So you can do that too. So you all have a wonderful day, guys. See you all soon.